It's This Epic Disaster.
Hello.
Hi.
How are
It's
you?
This Epic Disaster.
Hi.
Hello. It's This
Hello.
Epic Disaster. I'm doing several cuts in case one doesn't work.
It's so nice to see you.
Yeah, it is. Hi. How are you, everyone?
I'm doing well. I don't know that you were expecting a response from people listening.
I was trying to make sure that the computer was actually recording the podcast. Sometimes you push the button, it doesn't do things, and it's doing them. So we're
and sometimes you push the wrong button and you do things.
Oh, yeah. I mean, human error is likely in this podcast.
Always?
Well, hi, everyone. Thanks for listening. It's a rough start, but we're okay. We're okay with rough starts.
We want to let you know what we have in store for you today. We have our live beer review like we always do.
And it's an old-fashioned beer. I feel like everybody needs to grow out a big old handlebar mustache.
It looks like fun. We also have our Would You Rather game that we're going to play here in a minute.
That's true.
And today... I have my national days of the week.
Which is important.
We can't forget that.
No, we got to have those.
We're going to talk about a couple of things, but then we're going to get into our snacks.
What?
We got snacks.
It's a snack show?
It's a snack show.
Oh, man.
We got snacks, and today those snacks are from the Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. I have I mean, I can't remember what all we have eaten. We haven't had anything from Russia, right?
I don't think so. We had Italy. We had Spain. Mm-hmm. We had Thailand. Mm-hmm. We had, I think, Korea.
We did have Korea. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And one other one, right. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, we had Greece.
Okay. I can't imagine what the snacks in Czech Republic would be.
I don't know either.
I'm kind of looking forward to it, I think. Yeah.
So the box this time is heavier than normal.
So the snacks are going to be more dense.
It makes me think so. It makes me think there might be less crisps, less chips.
I don't like that.
Less things of that nature.
I'm not a fan of that. Well, let's go ahead and get this podcast going. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. All you people who've been joining us for years and years and years, thank you. If you're newly joining us, thank you, too. If you're newly joining us, send us an email and tell us, hi, I newly joined you. And I should tell you right now what we're going to do is we're going to do our live beer review. Now, we do this every show if you're brand new. If you're an old-timer, you know. If you're an old-timer, you're going to like this beer. This is an old-timer beer. But we have a beer. I might want to amend this rule.
What?
We have a beer on the show we've never had before, and we drink it through the podcast, and at the end of the podcast, we'll tell you what we think of it.
Right. What do you want to amend?
I want to start doing shows where we bring back beers we've had before and give them another chance.
Only because you're running out of options.
That's partly true. There's plenty of beer out there. But every once in a while I see a beer and I think, well, we had that like way back on the Life of the Kilt show.
Right.
And maybe I like it now.
I mean, we could do that.
It'd be kind of fun to kind of bring them back.
With all of these limited edition beers coming out and stuff, I don't think it's necessary.
Well, I'm saying it's not because of a shortage. It's just to see if we like it now.
Speaking of which, did you read that Samuel Adams' new limited edition beer is so strong, it's actually illegal in 15 states?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, including Georgia. We won't be able to get it here.
All right, so
And here's why. The alcohol by volume allowed for a malt beverage or a beer in the state of Georgia is up to 14%.
Oh, we did talk about this on an early show because we wanted to get something we couldn't get, and I can't remember what the beer was.
Well, this particular beer is alcohol by volume of 22%.
All right, so I don't know.
22%!
On the cover of this beer, on the can of the beer, there is actually a frosted lemon.
Okay, yeah.
And it says Dells on it. And now I'm smelling this beer, and it smells like lemonade. And
Let me tell you
I want
why.
to know if that's psychological or if it's really a lemon beer.
Well, it is. For one thing, it does have big word that says Shandy on it. Shandy is always a lemon mixed with beer.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
unless they call it a different flavor.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Okay,
I
so
learned something today.
good for you. This is Narragansett presents Dell's Shandy. It's refreshingly different beer. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to read the back real quick. I'll be quick about it.
It looks like a little 1920s or 1930s kind of advertisement.
Very much so. It says great-grandfather DeLucia made his first frozen lemonade back in Italy in 1840. During the winter, he carried snow into nearby caves and insulated it with straw. When summer arrived, he mixed the snow with fresh local lemon juice and sugar, making a refreshing drink. His grandson Angelo introduced this icy treat to Rhode Island in 1948, and today there are over 30 Dell's stands across America. Gansett is proud to present this delicious shandy with the perfect balance of Narragansett lager and lemon flavor.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you, I don't like citrus beers. You know this.
Right.
I don't like the grapefruit beers, and we've had some of them before. I have to say, this smells delicious.
Well, this
It
is going to
smells
taste
like a nice lemon frosted drink.
It almost is. I mean, it almost is if you think about it. It's
Well, see what you
basically
think of the smell.
a mixture of lemonade and beer.
Good.
That's
Smells good.
that's what it is.
All right.
And yeah, this has 4.7% alcohol by volume, which most shandies are a little less on the alcohol by volume because they're not all alcohol.
Okay.
What do you think? You just tasted it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good shandy.
It's good. It reminds me of like a Hall's lemon cough drop. Sort of.
Without the medicinal purposes.
I don't know. I think beer's got a medicinal purpose to it.
Not
Okay.
not the purpose, without the medicinal flavor.
Interesting. This is a beer which I'm expecting to change during the course of the podcast.
Well, very likely, especially since we're having snacks.
Yeah. All right. So I want to say really quick, and this is boring to you because we just talked about it, but I watched a movie today I've never seen before.
Right?
It's been out forever. I think it's a 2001 movie, and I watched it today accidentally. It just happened to be on a cable movie channel. And I just it was on, and I didn't even know what it was. I started watching it, but like immediately I was just like, this is my kind of movie. And I started watching it. I loved it. It's now one of my favorite movies.
What's it called?
It's called Ghost World.
Ghost World. Thora Birch.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, my mom. Hello, Freud. Can I speak to Dr. Freud? My wife said she had seen it before. Now, I've seen it in movie lists before.
Right.
But I've never actually watched it. And I don't know why I never did. I think I might have thought it was like a horror movie or something. But Steve Buscemi's in it, and he's fantastic in it.
Awesome.
Why can we not just give Steve Buscemi an Academy Award for everything he's ever done?
Like a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Totally.
I think he deserves one.
It's just great.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's been in so many different types of films.
And I think we've talked about this, but of course, I love Fargo. It might be my top movie ever.
Yeah.
But there's a little movie that he did with, dang, I'm going to not remember her name quick enough, but it's called The Interview. Oh, Sienna Miller.
Okay.
Boom. So glad.
Well done.
I had never seen her in anything, and I saw that movie. I loved her in that movie. She's so good. It's basically a duo movie. It could be a play, and I don't know if they adapted it from a play. I can't remember at this point.
Yeah.
But it's just Sienna Miller and Steve Buscemi. And it's fantastic. It's
I'll
great.
have to check that out.
Love it.
I love those kinds of just dialogue movies where it's just like two characters.
Yeah, I wanted to adapt it for a stage, and it probably is.
One of my absolute favorite movies of that type is called Night Mother.
Okay, yeah.
And it's, I'm going to forget her name.
Carrie?
Yeah, she played Carrie.
Sissy Spacek.
Thank you. It plays the daughter in that film.
Yeah.
So it's an older film.
Right.
Such a good movie.
Now, I have this on DVD, and do you have a DVD player?
Not anymore.
Okay.
I do. I have an external optical drive which will play DVDs.
Yeah. Well, you could probably find it on Amazon. In The Interview is what it's called.
Okay, I will look that up.
Okay. It's
Cool.
good. It's worth watching.
Awesome. So do you want to play a game now?
Let's do a little Would You Rather.
Okay. I have something to talk to you about, too.
Okay.
But let's talk about that after.
Should I toss or you toss?
You
Would
toss.
you rather? A game of Would You Rather. We play a little Would You Rather just to kind of get the conversation started.
Yeah.
Do you think people are bored with our conversation?
Oh,
no one
I'm
ever
sure.
talked. Very few people. We did get and dang it, we didn't bring it in. Patrick wrote an email, I think last week, kind of responded a little bit to some things, and we'll bring it back next week, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
I like when people respond and we don't always get response. All right, I'm feeling blue, but now I know it's not going to be blue. Now it might be blue.
It
is blue.
Cheater. Okay.
Yeah.
Blue is appearance and embarrassment.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Would you rather have your breath smell like a bad fart
It already does.
or your laugh sound like a fart?
Oh, I want that one. I definitely want that one. Yeah.
Every time you laugh, it's going to go.
Yeah. That would be weird, but yeah, I got to have that
You
one.
would enjoy that to the nth power.
Heck yeah, I'd laugh at everything. You know,
I
you just
know.
only watch comedies. Just so you
Go
can-
to movie theaters where there's comedies on opening night. Yes, you would totally do that.
What is that noise? I'm laughing.
It's
I'm enjoying
funny.
the comedy.
All right, it's my turn.
Your turn.
It's blue
Blue as
again.
well, and I forgot to guess. All right, let's see if I can.
You need glasses?
Let me see if I can do this. Would you rather be caught looking through your friend's wallet?
Mm-hmm.
I really know what's wrong with that. Or siphoning a small amount of gas from his/her car. So would you
Yeah.
rather look through their wallet or steal their gas?
I would probably steal their gas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I think that people keep things in their wallet that are very personal sometimes. You have
Okay.
photos and things like that.
Okay, maybe.
Like sometimes you have a sexy photo of your wife or something.
But that's just a little bit of invasion of privacy. The other way, you totally stealing from them. I think that would probably end the relationship, whereas looking through the wallet might make them pissed off a little bit.
Well, I think that siphoning
I
the
would-
gas, you could explain that it was an emergency situation. They were sleeping. You didn't want to wake them.
If that was true.
If you're digging through their wallet, what the hell are you looking for?
I saw this, and again, I'm watching a lot of movies. I just happened to, I'm putting it on the movie channel while I work, so I'm seeing a bunch of movies. And I actually watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which you're not supposed to watch until Thanksgiving, but I actually watched it. And that scene, because it really, I think it's one of those scenes that really makes you feel for John Candy's character. Like,
Yeah.
And I don't think it's a spoiler alert, but a thief steals money from Steve Martin, and he thinks John Candy does.
Yeah. That is, and he accuses him of it to his face.
Totally, yeah. But he knows that John Candy's character has been in his wallet. So I guess that would be something is like if you're looking through your friend's wallet
And then something
and then
comes up
money
missing.
they're going to think you did it.
Yep.
And then that would be worse. I mean, you didn't steal, but they think you steal might be worse than you actually stealing the gas.
So taking some gas, it's obvious. This is what I'm doing. I'm taking gas out of your car.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm looking through your wallet, you can catch me just looking through it, and then something comes up missing. How do I prove I didn't take it? That's
can't-
the thing. You
can't
can't prove you didn't take it. So at least in this case, I'm being obvious with what I'm taking. I guess. I don't know.
All right.
So
there
I
we
had.
go. Now
That's
we
it.
know.
That's
Now
what
we
you
know.
rather. Now we know.
We do have an announcement to make. This is a hard announcement to make, a difficult announcement to make.
Yes, it is.
We are canceling our live Halloween performance
Yep.
at the gallery
Yep.
for several reasons. And I was really kind of concerned. The COVID stuff is still going up, and we feel like we know a lot of people who are saying they wouldn't come because of that.
And we don't really need to go into all of the reasons, but
Right.
that is one of them.
One of the
For
main
sure.
reasons. Well, I mean, we don't want to do it and no one show up.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are interested, but everybody's still a little spooked. And I think I've been told by enough people that they would like to come, but probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's probably not the year. Now, We'll still do it on the podcast. We'll still do
stories.
The stories on the podcast.
Yep.
We'll still call it Art of the Dead
Mm-hmm.
about zombie stories. So please still get your stories in.
If you're writing a story, if you plan to write a story, don't stop.
No.
Just keep going. Give it to us. It will be read on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're just not doing the live event.
That's correct.
So it's all good.
If you weren't planning on coming to the live event, it's not going to make any difference to you
at all. Exactly. Okay. And we're going to plan on doing it next year.
Yeah, we will do the live event for sure next year, unless a worse COVID.
It could happen.
The Zeta variant.
You never know. That could be the zombie variant.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm.
All right.
So I had a dream about you the other. Well, it wasn't about you.
Was it wearing clothes?
Yes, most of the time. It was.
I always want to be naked in dreams.
In other people's dreams?
Yeah, I mean, if someone's going to dream about you, wouldn't you want them to dream about you nude
and sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you don't actually have to be naked.
You don't have to be there.
No.
At all.
No, and yet you still are.
So this dream, it was on an evening where I was having trouble sleeping.
Okay.
But I was super tired, so I went to bed early.
In your dream?
No, this is normal. This is me. And I went to bed early, and I basically rolled around all night.
Well, people, when they dream about me, that happens.
Kind of half dreaming, kind of half awake. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
You've had those nights before.
Oh, yeah.
Where all night long.
Yep.
So this dream was kind of a drawn-out dream where different scenarios happened. But the main part of it was that we were at some sort of a get-together or a potluck at... It was one of our houses, and the house had a very kind of old feel to the decor. Mm-hmm. It was kind of like your grandma's house.
Oh, so it kind of goes along with our beer.
A little bit.
Okay.
But had one of those kind of sunroom things that opened up to the outside.
Right.
And little frillies, and the chairs had the wire back on them, so it was kind of indoor outdoor.
Retro.
Yeah, indoor
retro
outdoor
feel.
furniture, yeah.
Okay.
There were people there in this dream that I know that don't know each other.
Okay.
That were friends.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Like, for instance, you and Maria were there.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay was there.
Mm-hmm.
And Lindsay was friends with my sister.
Okay.
And they showed up together.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they brought food with them. And the whole thing was about people bringing their own food. And obviously, COVID wasn't happening because nobody had masks on. We were all hugging and, good time get together.
Sure.
And all this good food. And when they arrived, the two of them... Oh, and by the way, my mother was there. Okay. Oh. But we were all friendly. Everybody was friends. And, and you and Maria had adopted a kitty.
Now, when you say your mother, you don't mean your wife, do you?
No, I don't need Freud. Thank you.
Okay.
But so that you and Maria had adopted another kitty. He's a little brown kitty, and you named him Remy.
Well, we did adopt a black kitty, but actually, it's not black. He's very, very dark brown.
This is after he was there too.
I would almost call him seal color.
I remember you guys saying that with this third cat, your family was complete.
Okay.
I don't know that has anything to do with anything.
Just in your dream, that's true.
Right, in my dream. So then Lindsay and Heather show up. Oops. And...
First names only.
Right. And they're friends, and they bring this really great food with them. And this is another weird thing, is that Lindsay had just arrived from a little town in California that was like a super cute little town that was like kind of caught in history. It was very, I don't know, retro, I guess. Like
Williamsburg or what... What's that movie where it's like black and white? I can't remember.
Pleasantville?
Yeah. Something like that.
Kind of like that, but like kind of fun and funky too.
Okay.
Art galleries and things like that. Lots of good food. Suddenly, my sister says that she's going to pay for the three of us, me, Lindsay, and her, to go back to this town in California.
Interesting.
And we're all going to have a good trip.
Okay.
So, next thing I know, we're there. But you and Maria are there too, and you have purchased a home.
Okay.
In California.
That'd be nice.
And there's a pool in the back.
Okay.
The house is kind of a fixer-upper, and the pool needs work.
Oh.
And you're out there. You're going to do the work on the pool yourself.
Dang it.
But you have...
Why can't you dream a handyman?
You had assistants. You had a couple that was younger, but very much looked like you when you were younger.
Oh.
and the woman looked like Maria when she was younger.
Okay.
So you had like a younger version of yourselves that was helping you guys to renovate a home.
Were they hot?
In a retro area. No, don't have sex with your younger self. It never works out well. But yeah,
Take away all
so
the fun.
sorry if that was kind of a scattered dream, but that was the dream.
That was the whole dream. Well, I mean, obviously, it's so much retro in there. Mm-hmm. You're dreaming about like family members in your past, old roommates, old retro design, the state where you were born.
Yeah.
It's like everything is you're thinking about past. You're spending a lot of time in the past.
Yeah.
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 But that's okay.
That's okay.
I find as I get older that so much of my dreams involve some retro stuff. Mm-hmm. I dream a lot about family, a lot of like moments when I was younger. My dad is in a lot of my dreams, who's no longer alive. And my dreams are no longer alive.
No, not once you wake up.
So yeah, I think it's part of just aging probably, I guess.
Thinking about the past.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of, good times in my dream. Everything was fun. And, of course, you want to remember your past that way. So
Sure.
That makes sense.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the days of the week that are coming up just to prepare us. What's happening this week?
I'm going to go through these.
I feel lost.
You are actually
I need
lost.
some direction about what's happening this week.
Yeah, I'll go through them fairly quickly so we can get to our snacks.
Okay.
All right. So Monday, which is the 27th.
Today, yes.
Is I think it's now one of my favorite days.
Oh.
It's National Scarf Day.
Scarf? Like eating a lot of food?
No, like scarves that you wear around your neck.
Oh, that's a little early.
You know that I have a scarf collection.
Yeah, but you can't wear in Atlanta on September 27th.
It's not likely to happen.
No.
But I have some very light scarves that I've worn in the summertime.
All right.
Just as decoration,
Okay.
Not like heavy scarves. But I have so many scarves, and every time I see scarves at a thrift store or an antique place, I'm like, I have to buy those.
Okay.
So that's my favorite day now is National Scarf Day. It's the only thing I collect. It's also something that I miss. It's also corned beef hash day.
Oh, yeah, I miss that a lot.
Don't you, though?
Totally.
I miss it so much.
Yeah, there's no good vegetarian corned beef hash.
No, and the way to do it, crispy on the outside,
Yeah.
a little bit mushy on the inside.
Yep, can't do it.
And then fried eggs and toast.
Oh, can't do it.
I know.
Can't do the fried eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't do the corned beef hash, so there you go.
No, I said you can do
Oh, I see.
the fried eggs.
I wasn't paying attention to your words.
You never are.
True. This will be a good day. Tuesday, the 28th, National Drink Beer Day.
We're doing that now.
And we will probably do it on Tuesday as well.
I will celebrate just for that. I will celebrate it.
Do it. That's all I'm going to say about Tuesday.
I
think that's enough.
A little bit of a tangent. I've been in kind of a beer mood. I haven't been drinking a lot of beer except on the show.
Right.
And the past maybe couple months, I've been sort of in a beer mood, and I've been drinking more beer. And this week, I got into a whiskey mode, and I started drinking some whiskey. And I actually bought a whiskey magazine, American Whiskey Magazine, issue, I don't know which one. Matthew McConaughey's on the cover.
You are ready for fall.
Totally.
That's what's happening.
But I had a really nice scotch yesterday. Oh, it's good.
Scotch. Now wait till it actually is fall. That scotch will be that much better.
I know.
All right.
You know what I need to... I'm thinking of like branching out and drinking just plain whiskey, not just scotch, but just like having a whiskey.
There are several good whiskeys. Look at the Buffalo Trace.
I know.
Buffalo Trace is
what
one
I'm
of
saying.
my favorites.
I haven't done that, but I might.
Yummy. Okay, so let's move on to Wednesday. This will be another good day, especially after National Drink Beer Day. Wednesday is National Coffee Day.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, everybody loves
I celebrate
coffee.
that every morning.
That's true. And sometimes in the evenings. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, today actually, before we came up here, I started to ask my wife if she'd make a pot of coffee for tonight.
How do you take your coffee?
Enema. Up the ass.
No.
That's one. I prefer it that way, actually. Yeah.
Okay, Marilyn. How do you actually take your coffee?
That just sounds funny, taking my coffee. How do I drink my coffee?
Okay.
I like...
How do you prepare your coffee?
I like cream and sweetener.
Okay.
So I started putting Truvia. I used to do artificial sweetener, and Truvia is, well, I don't know. It's not artificial.
Truvia is derived from... Yeah.
So I usually have like stevia. Let's say stevia.
Okay.
Truvia is a brand. And I like some kind of cream in there. And sometimes I'll put Irish cream in there. A little bit of whiskey.
A little bit of whiskey.
Yeah. But usually just cream.
And when it comes to the coffee itself, do you prefer French press, drip, slow pour?
We have just a drip. I will have I've got a little slow pour thing which I like. And when I have the patience, I'll do that. I used to use a French press, not as much anymore. And I have a coffee machine, and we just pour it in the top and let it drip, and that's fine.
And can you tell the difference between those three?
I don't have a sophisticated tongue. So I don't have, I'm not one of those people that's like, it's got to be a certain way.
Right.
There's I have the slow pour thing, which I love. That actually tastes really good. But there's a thing, it's just like you pour it and then you wait 40 seconds because the acid has to escape through the bubbles.
Right.
I was like, no. I can drink it. I can drink it immediate, or I can wait and it tastes exactly the same to me.
Okay.
So I just, here's the thing. I will, and this is true, I will drink 48-hour-old coffee.
You put it in the microwave, and it's disgusting.
My wife has to have it like within 2 hours, or it's bad.
Right.
I will drink it until mold forms on the top of the coffee. I don't care. Because I've gone to truck stops and little places and just had the worst coffee, and so I don't care.
You're used to it.
Yeah.
And I've been on a fishing boat where I actually drank the skipper's coffee, which actually has the oils floating on the top of the coffee because it is so strong.
Yeah.
Oof. That's like doing a line or two. I didn't just say that. Okay. Let's move on to Monday, Tuesday. Let's move on to Thursday.
Thursday.
These are two fun things. National Love People Day.
Love people.
You should love everybody.
I gotta work on that one.
We all need to work on that. Everybody has something that they need to work on about loving everybody.
I gotta work on that one.
Do it. Okay. It's also, though, it's Hot Mulled Cider Day.
Oh, now if someone brought me that, I would love them.
Yeah. Now, you and I made a hot mulled cider one holiday season.
Yeah, I like to do it every holiday season.
We put scotch in it, and we put cinnamon, and I think we put star anise in it.
Yeah.
And allspice. Oh.
I used to put Tang. Did you do that? You remember the Tang drink?
Oh, gosh,
no. Astronauts used to drink Tang.
I remembered what Tang is, yeah.
I used to put that in my cider.
So my mom, when we were little, every holiday season, she would make what was called Wassail. Mm-hmm. Is that just basically hot mulled cider? Yeah,
pretty much. I mean, everybody calls it different. But yeah, there's like a holiday drink that you could put as much as those kind of spices.
Yeah.
Some people will add wine, I suppose.
Yeah.
We added scotch or whiskey, and then, but Tang, some people put Tang in it. I like Tang and that kind of thing.
So my mom would make the Wassail that was good for my sister and I to drink. Mm-hmm. And then she would also make something else. Also hot and yummy.
Me? You're talking about me?
She didn't make you.
Oh.
And that was only for adults. So clearly the one had alcohol in it, and clearly ours. And she put like orange slices in it.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
It's a little early for that, though. I feel like that shouldn't happen until November.
Too.
Yeah.
Although that is the 30th of September, so it's...
So the end of September.
Yeah, okay. But it here in Atlanta, it's still too early to make hot toddies and stuff like that. It's good to
think about, though.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And nobody's stopping me.
No, and like soon as I have a feeling this is going to be one of those years that holiday comes really fast.
Which means we need to start early so we can enjoy all of it.
Oh, now I heard on the radio.
What'd you hear?
A radio interview. I've heard it a couple of times now that these experts are saying that everybody's going to be really freaking out at Christmas time because there's going to be so many shortages of things you're expecting to get.
Yeah.
And so buy early. That's what they're saying. I don't know if they're saying that to try to get you to purchase things early, but But they're saying you're going to be left with nothing because people are going. You're not going to be able to do like you do every other year and buy it at the last minute.
Yeah, that Thanksgiving Day run to the store real quick.
Yeah,
that's not like you're not likely to find what you need.
Right. There's going to be so many shortages this year, so buy early. That's what they're saying.
I agree with that.
I don't know.
I agree with that because even now I go to the grocery store and I'm looking for certain things and they don't have it.
I think they're talking too about like Christmas gifts.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
So many things that you think you're going to be able to buy for the kids or whatever that it's just not going to be in stock anymore.
I have already started my Christmas shopping.
You said that. I don't know.
I started about a month ago, actually. Okay. Right. Now, so far, I've just bought like stocking stuffers and things like that. Little things. But I did buy a big gift the other day.
For me?
Yep.
Awesome. What was it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Just tell me what.
Give
me a hint.
No.
Just one hint.
Let's move on to the first, which I believe is...
tomorrow.
Thursday.
Just made that up.
Saturday.
Huh?
No, that's Friday.
Friday night, yeah. It's first Friday at the gallery.
That's right. First Friday at the gallery on October 1st. Okay. It's homemade cookies day.
Oh, maybe we should have homemade cookies
at
the gallery. Yeah.
There you go.
Some kind of fall cookies. Do you like candy corn?
No, God, no. We've had this conversation.
I want to make some kind of cookies with candy corn in them.
Why would you do that to people?
I don't know.
Don't do that to people because no one would eat them and you would have them all to yourself.
Awesome.
Maybe that's why you want to make candy corn cookies.
I'll take them.
I like peanut butter caramel cookies.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
Yeah, I can handle that too. All right. Let's move on to Saturday. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
All right.
It doesn't make any sense to me at all, but I'll just say it.
Okay.
Produce Misting Day.
Some grocery store made that.
I think you're right. I didn't look into it too much. I mean, I can. But, yeah, Produce Misting Day.
So I remember I was in a relationship at some point.
Did she mist you?
No.
Oh.
At some point, and she was like really, really into organics.
Yeah, yeah.
Natural stuff. And so at the time, and you can still buy this stuff. It's stuff that you spray on your produce that's supposed to clean off any pesticides or anything like that.
Okay.
And I can remember spraying it on things like mushrooms and stuff. And they tell you not to, but like very porous kind of vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you end up eating it, which is probably
all vegetables are porous.
Which is
think
probably
about it.
like worse than actually ingesting the poisons.
Just take a soft brush
nasty.
And clean it underwater.
Just don't stick your produce in your butt. You
also
don't have to worry about it.
Also true. Because you
hard
could
to
lose
do.
it. You could lose it. There's no handle.
No, that's
You don't
true.
want to put anything in your butt that doesn't have a handle.
And you end up in the emergency room.
Exactly. And there's x-rays of your butt
That's right.
on the internet for the rest of your life.
There's some nurse and you have to be able to, there's a salad up my ass.
Exactly.
No one wants that.
No one wants to say that.
No.
No one wants to be responsible for removing that.
And no one wants to find some dressing that goes with it. I know I don't.
Oh, dear. Okay, so I did look it
Maybe
up, and you're right.
undressing.
National Produce Misting Day, it recognizes the innovation of keeping fruits and vegetables fresh. Misted fingertips rest assured that produce remains crisp, plump, hydrated, and nutrient
I'm spraying
dense.
the produce.
I hear you, spraying the produce. But yes, it's something that grocers decided to.
I know, it's so
just
stupid.
Ridiculous. Let's move on to the last day of the week.
Clean
which
up on aisle 6.
My produce mister went nuts.
Produce mister. I am the produce mister.
Oh, hello, Mr. Produce Mister. All right, so Sunday.
Excuse me, sir, are you the produce mister? Why, yes, I am.
Oh, dear. We've gone downhill. Shit is off the rail.
Boom, chicka, bow, wow.
Okay, Sunday, National Techies Day.
Techies or Trekkies?
Techies.
You're a techie.
I am not a techie.
You are too.
I work in technology.
You're so techie. You love technology and techie stuff. You
don't love technology.
You do. You have gadgets and you're always into things that are techie.
Listen to me.
I totally don't believe you.
Techie stuff is not my passion. It's just not my passion. It's what I do for a living.
And you have like all of your. You'd never watch regular TV. It's just like, well, I've got this server that has every show that I watch on there, and I can watch it, and then I have to tune into this and to make them change. You're so techie.
It's not. Trust me. It's not. I'm not a techie.
Techie the turtle. That would be your nickname.
Do I look like a turtle?
Kind of.
That was weird. Don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
All right, so those are the days of the week. I hope that one of those days you might celebrate.
Yeah.
One of those things. Just don't celebrate Produce Misting Day.
National Pro. That just sounds like they didn't have a day, and they were just like, "What are we going to do today?" And they're like, "Oh crap, I don't know. We got to do something. Let's just produce misting."
That's it. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guys. Those are the days. What would you like to do next,
I
Rick?
feel like at this point in the show, we should crack open
Crack?
the snack box.
Crack the snacks.
Let's crack open your snack box.
Wow. That was,
That sounds like porn right there.
that was like... You scare me sometimes. All right.
All right, here it comes. There's the snack box. It's
I have a snack box, but I don't have anything to set it on.
set it on this snack. Just don't spill your beer again. Last time we had snacks, you spilled the beer. I would move the beer out of the way if I were you. I'm not you, but I would. Here's the problem. You have this, which you don't need. You have this, which you have like, what is this?
It's
Water?
water.
All right, you have your water, and then you have your beer, which doesn't leave a lot of room. Let's kind of clear some room here.
Clearing.
We just set the snack box. You don't need this anymore.
No, I'm done with that.
And then we could just clear the room for the snack box. Czech Republic.
Czech Republic, baby.
Czech Republic.
All right.
All right.
Let's start with one of these things.
Let's crack them open. I don't care. Let's just start with any of them. Just pull one out. Just whip it out. Whip one out.
I grabbed one.
That looks like a box of cookies.
Where my glasses go? You show my glasses.
You need the blue ones? Right there.
Thank you.
Those look like a box of cookies or pretzels,
Well,
perhaps?
first of all, it's a bag, not a box. It says... It says pretzel, just
Pretzel,
not the way
pretzel,
we spell it. But there are pictures of what look like, you know those thin pretzels that you love so much that you get
yeah.
all the time?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
I just bought some. They're so good.
All right, let's see what these taste like, because I can't tell. It says a flavor, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, they're the exact ones.
Yeah.
They're flat pretzels.
Flat pretzels.
Man.
Just like the pretzel chips you get at the store.
Totally. A little bit smaller, but yeah. Oh, wow. They taste more whole wheat. They taste a little...
They do.
A little bit more breadier.
Yep, they do.
Yeah.
They taste a little bit more like...
I like these. I like these a lot.
like a whole wheat pretzel.
These are the kind of pretzels you give babies.
Then they just suck on it and make a huge mess in their hand.
Hey, baby, you want a pretzel?
Okay, that's enough of that shit.
Okay, those are good. I like those.
Again,
Now,
they're just the
we
flat.
need a beverage
They're
now.
just the flat pretzels that you get like at the store, the pretzel chips. But they're yummy.
They're good.
All right.
Thank you, Czech Republic. You had a little gasm there.
Next thing we have
The
Is-
grab and go.
half-coated chocolate oatmeal chocolate cookies.
It says grab and go right there.
They're grab and go. Something you would throw in your backpack to take with you wherever you're going.
Cookies.
They're cookies. We're going to have cookies.
Oatmeal chocolate.
And they're half dipped, so they're covered in chocolate on one side. They're very thin. They're wafer thin. So they're not like your average oatmeal cookies that you would think of here in America.
No, they're really, very thin.
Oh, and the chocolate melts right away.
In your hand. It's not like an M&M.
And they're chocolate oatmeal.
Okay. Those are good.
I mean, it's a cookie.
Yeah, it's a cookie. How could a cookie be not good?
Right?
Well-
Especially when dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, we've had a few.
Chocolate is not my favorite thing on the planet, but these are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I taste chocolate more than oatmeal.
Definitely. The oatmeal is there probably just for, well, it's the cookie, but it's just for texture, I suppose. Whereas...
Well, it's like I love oatmeal cookies. And
Me too.
I'm trying to find the oatmeal cookie taste in there, and I can't find it. Just
It
tastes like a
really-
regular cookie,
Yeah.
but good. I'll take it.
All right, I'm going to save the rest of my cookie for later. And move on.
Let's move on. We're moving on. You have a bag of...
Something savory.
They look like pork rinds.
No,
Really
they look like
thin
potato
pork
chips.
rinds.
They look like potato chips. It says, I can't read that, but it does say Chipsy on it. Strasnik Bramberky. I'm just going to not even
No,
guess.
let's taste them and then we'll find out what they are.
So they have they're a little bit red, like maybe they have paprika or some kind of flavoring
I think that's
on
why I
them.
thought they were like pork rinds.
Yeah, but they're really thin, just regular potato chips.
You are correct. They are. They look barbecue potato chips. Is that what they are? Just barbecue potato chips?
I don't think that's barbecue.
It's very savory.
It says Slanina.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Some guy from Czech is like, what? They're eating slanina? No way. Not on potato chip. Crazy Americans. Well, they're just kind of...
They're just basic potato chips.
It tastes like potato chip, but there's a little taste. I want to say gravy. It just tastes like a flavor of some, but it's very mild. It could be in my imagination.
I think it's paprika,
Could be.
but very, very mild. Or maybe they are barbecue and we just
I
forgot
think that's
what
an
barbecue.
H. Hanina.
I don't think so.
I don't know
But you
what it
tell
is, though.
yourself whatever you want to.
I don't know.
All right.
It's
Moving
good.
on.
Whatever it is, it's good.
It is good. All right. I don't think you're going to like this one. It's straight up raspberry candy.
Oh, man.
And it's in a tube. And it is some kind of candy.
Well, if it's hard candy, it'll be hard to have for the show. But if it's soft candy, I'll give it a try. It looks sort of like a Mentos in a way. Round.
No, they look like flat Pez or like
Yeah,
Certs.
It's true.
Like Certs, but bigger.
Okay, they're like sweet tarts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Raspberry sweet tarts.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I like those. Okay. A lot of variety so far.
I agree. Not a whole lot of one thing. We've had in some of our boxes where they all had the same flavor.
Too much of one thing, yeah.
Yeah. So these are crispy rice cakes,
Okay.
apricot yogurt glaze.
Wow.
They just look like really thin rice cakes.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're all about. There's 2 of them in a package.
Do we each get one?
Yeah, they do have a little of a coating on them, which must be the apricot glaze.
It's the color of that. All right.
Super,
Very
super
light,
thin
very
rice
light.
cake.
Tastes like a rice cake with glaze.
Tastes like a rice cake with glaze. Meh.
If you're on a diet,
You probably couldn't eat these because they got glaze on them.
and you like apricot, this is for you.
Yeah. Meh.
Not my favorite, but it's okay, I guess. It kind of feels like it's not supposed to go together.
Like a rice cake and an apricot glaze. No, this would be better on bread.
They don't feel like they work together.
Yeah, I agree. We have another large bag. They're called Ghost Snack. And I believe they're ketchup flavored.
Unless it's ghost pepper.
Doesn't that say ketchup?
Looks like it. Oh, the ghost is their shape.
They're shaped like
ghosts.
little ghosts.
Okay.
What on earth?
Ketchup ghosts.
100% something I can't say.
Ketchup.
Sunflower oil. They're cooked in sunflower oil. All right. And they're very thin little ghosts.
Yeah. But I don't think you grabbed a ghost there. Is that a ghost?
There's a ghost. It's got a little
Oh, I
face on
see.
it. It's got a little face on it.
Okay. I'm just hoping it's not ghost pepper.
It's ketchup. It's ketchup.
Yeah. Okay. Very crunchy.
Very thin. They got like little bubbles on them.
Yeah, kind of the same texture
They're
and
definitely-
consistency as a bugle.
A little bit. They're definitely fried.
Like a corn snack.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Good for Halloween. Little ghost. There's a bat, haunted house on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll eat that whole thing.
Oh, you're not going to like these at all. It doesn't say what it is. But they're little candies.
Little gummies.
Maybe?
Is that Pedro with the guy with the little sombrero?
Mm-hmm. From the Czech Republic.
How about a racist candy?
Wow. The brand is Pedro, and the symbol for the brand is a little cartoon guy with a little sombrero on his head. Oh, they're... Okay, yeah.
Little marshmallows.
Maybe. They're marshmallowy gummies.
We're not into marshmallows.
No.
Although it smells very fruity, huh?
Very fruity.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, wow.
Is that not good?
These remind me of something my grandmother gave me once, but a little more fruity.
They're just chewy candy.
But they have a marshmallow flavor to them.
Sort of. Barely.
Just on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like them.
Yeah, you're not a gummy person.
Mm-mm.
I'll take those because eventually I'll have a moment of weakness.
Yeah.
And then I'll eat the whole bag.
Very chewy.
And then I'll be sick for like a day.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have something called Yes Sticks.
All right.
I guess this is what you eat when you're in the mood. They're apple and cinnamon soft candies. Once again, they're like in strings though, but they do have a sugary coating on them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they kind of look like thick Twizzlers.
Make mouths happy. Hey, baby, you want to chew on my yes stick?
Here's a Yes Stick for you. And it does have a sugary coating on it.
It's like almost like a licorice.
Yeah, like a
Like
Twizzler.
a Twizzler with a frosted Twizzler.
And it's got something inside. It's got a filling inside.
Yeah.
I can't eat a whole one because it's very sweet. Oh, but very appley.
Yeah. That's exactly. I was trying to place it, but that's what it is.
Apple and cinnamon soft candy.
Oh, that's why there's an apple on the cover.
Go figure.
Yeah. Okay.
15% fruit juice. Not that that matters when you're eating candy, but okay. Moving on.
The calories on these are much less than the last ones we had.
Makovki.
These kind of just look like crackers.
They do just look like crackers.
They look like bone crackers. Like,
Actually, they look like chicken and a biscuit crackers.
yeah, they look sort of like what you like animal crackers, animal biscuits, not animal crackers, like what you would give your dog because it's almost shaped like a bone.
They're teeny tiny.
Little tiny bones.
Little tiny bones.
Like my yes stick. Sorry. I don't even know I said that.
Did you just refer to your penis as a yes stick?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I did. It tastes like a Ritz. There's nothing sweet about it. It's just a Ritz cracker.
It's definitely a butter cracker.
Butter cracker, small. No, these are good for dipping.
Yeah, or putting some cheese on them, but they're too tiny for cheese.
They're just plain crackers. No other.
But what are the little black specks on them? Sesame?
Pepper, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
They don't taste spicy.
No, they don't. All right, let's move on. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what is this?
Now this looks...
More cookies. This looks just like the rice.
It looks like the rice cake, but they're calling this one a corn cake.
All right.
And it says cocoa glaze and sea salt. It's even got corn on the cover.
So the cake, the rice cake thing that's not rice, is maybe it's going to taste like a bugle now.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Oh, there's more in this package and they're stuck together. Okay.
Break the corn.
There's like 6 in this package.
They're crispy. And it says Druid. They're Druid cakes.
A lot of these have the word Druid on them. It's a brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to put this one back.
Meh.
What is it? You like it?
It's a corn cake with chocolate on it.
All right.
It reminds me of Corn Pops.
Yep.
The cereal, Corn Pops,
Yep.
but chocolate.
With chocolate milk.
Yeah, totally. That's exactly what it is. Okay, I can take or leave that.
It's all right.
More pretzels. Apparently pretzels are popular. I can't read anything on this package, but they just look like little pretzel bites. Thicker than the last ones we had.
Mm-hmm.
Just your average little pretzel bite.
Yeah, these look like...
But they taste of caraway.
What?
Caraway. And that's
no,
what that is.
Rye.
No, that's caraway seeds.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They taste rye to me.
I think they put caraway seeds in rye.
Okay. I think rye isn't it its own spice? Its own herb? Rye?
I thought you meant rye bread.
Well, I do. Bread has rye in it. I think it's rye. I think if you look up...
It's caraway to me.
Okay. Yeah, it says caraway pretzel bites.
No, there you go. Down at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Okay, then.
Yep.
Caraway. Those are actually pretty good. Those are better than some of the little tiny, like, thick... They look like pretzel sticks that were chopped up into fours. Mm-hmm. The thick ones. And these are better than some of the ones I bought, like, at the grocery store.
Okay.
To me.
Not my favorite. They're okay.
Okay.
Oh, this looks dangerous.
We have more grab and go. These are oatmeal apple cookies.
Okay.
And
they look like a fruit pie.
No, it's not a fruit pie.
One of those nasty southern fruit pies you get.
And these are the same as the chocolate-covered quote-unquote oatmeal cookies that we had, but they're thicker.
Okay.
And they don't have a coating on them.
All right. And I was going to say they're smaller, but you're right. They are thicker. No coating. So what is it? The apple?
Apple cookies.
So the apple's probably inside, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're very crumbly. They taste kind of natural.
Like they're good for you?
Well, like whole wheat or something like that.
They're oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
And it says there's 40% rolled oats. This would taste like... What are those breakfast biscuits that you can get? They're hard, crunchy biscuits that
I don't know.
I can't remember. This tastes very much like that. You could grab a package of them and take them with you. I know the name of it, but I'm never going to remember it.
It's okay.
It's all right. For breakfast
Not my
with
favorite,
coffee.
but okay.
With coffee, they might be all right.
Yeah, totally. It needs a dipping thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Just a few more items.
Mm-hmm. Snacks.
Let's go to another candy item.
No.
These are llama mix gummies. They're basically just big gummy bears. They contain...
They're shaped like a llama?
It says so. Now, but they have some that look like creamy and some that are clear.
Okay.
So here, let me give you an example of what I mean.
Yeah, some look like gummy bears.
So these are much squishier than the ones
What is that, a cactus?
This is a cactus.
That's weird. A little lime cactus?
I have zero
Smells
idea
like lime.
what this is.
That's the llama face, and it's wearing sunglasses.
It's a llama with sunglasses on. Mm-hmm. I'm going to eat him.
Okay. Tastes like a gummy.
Yeah, tastes like a gummy.
Tastes like a lime gummy.
All right, then.
You lime gummy.
That's not nice. Call people names. Okay. Those will probably go home with me.
I don't care for those.
Next up.
I'll be chewing them forever.
These potato chips are flavored with pepper and rosemary.
Nice.
You're going to like these.
I'll eat all of those. Come on, open them up. Hurry, hurry.
I'm trying.
I don't have all day.
Jesus. I'm going to take a few before you...
Dang, they look good.
Demolish.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. They smell medicinal with all the rosemary.
Oh, wow. They smell like a lot of rosemary, don't they?
They really do. They smell like camphor.
Yeah. That's a lot of rosemary. Do they taste it?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lots of rosemary taste there.
Not as much pepper.
No. Good, though. I'll have that. It's really good.
All right. You may have that. It's a little too medicinal for me.
My wife will like that a lot. Okay. Tastes like you're eating a Christmas tree potato chips.
Basically, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we have another type of potato chip here,
Wow.
which are like these. The ones that we had that we couldn't decide what flavor they were.
Right.
These are the same brand, but they have a different picture on the front. It looks like hollandaise or some sort of...
Butter?
No. Looks like some sort of yellow, maybe mustard. Maybe mustard.
Mustard? Okay. I thought that was a peanut. Yeah, I bet it...
I bet it's mustard. So these were like, I don't know. Let's see if these are mustard.
Give them a sniff.
Maybe. Yep.
Mustard?
Woo! Hot mustard.
Oh,
Hot mustard. Hot mustard coming your way.
hot mustard.
It's like the kind of hot mustard you used to dip your Chinese pork in.
Wasabi mustard?
No, just hot mustard.
Yeah, that's what this is. That's what this says right here. Horseradish.
Horseradish. Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
You're absolutely right.
Spicy. Horseradish.
These will be mine. Yeah, I'm liking these.
Those are good. My wife will like those too.
I'll share a few. Next up, we
Nice.
got 2 more items.
Oh, okay. Peanuts. Oh, more sour tarts, sweet tarts, whatever they're
They
called.
look like bigger sweet tarts.
Yeah.
It's exactly what they look like. So, it's another Yes brand, but they aren't Yes sticks.
No.
All right. I'll have one. And these have little faces on them, too. They look like little emojis, kind of. Mine has a little surprised face on it.
Okay.
And it's yellow.
I got a happy face and a tongue. A little emoji candy. Yep. This is tart and fizzy. Fruit candy.
There's a little fizz. A little bit fizz.
Yep.
Woo!
Yep.
And a lot of tart.
Tart and fizzy.
Especially after horseradish. Dang. All right. Not your favorite.
I don't mind it.
Better than the gummies, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Not so bad.
I'm going to have a quick drink of my beer because I got so many things happening in my mouth right now.
Hello.
It's like a party in there.
It's like a potty in my mouth.
That's right. That's what I said.
All right. Last one.
This is the last one.
Last one. Oh,
They
onion
look
rings.
like onion rings, but they're like chip onion rings. Kind of like
Funyuns.
Funyuns, but much thinner. And onion flavor, so basically Funyuns.
Yeah.
These are going to be good.
About. We'll eat the whole thing right here.
I know. Let's just eat it all before we go downstairs.
No, it's just
We won't even-
we should each take a full mouthful of those and then see who can finish it and,
No.
and end the show first.
I'm not going to do that.
It would be so much fun.
I do think we should eat them all before we share with your wife.
You want to eat as much as you want. Yeah, these are good.
They're Funyuns.
That's too many.
It's basically a thin Funyun.
Yep.
Possibly a little greasier, too.
They're good. They're not as good as Funyuns, though.
Agreed.
But they're good. They're fine. They almost taste a little slightly stale.
Well, yeah,
Just a little. Maybe they're just not as crunchy.
maybe. I think that's what I meant by greasier.
Okay.
So that's everything from the Czech Republic.
Wow.
And overall,
I liked them.
this is a popular box. It is a successful box. And we're gonna have fun with these snacks.
Yeah, I like these because they didn't lean in any, like we had just enough cookies, enough candy, and enough chips.
Yep.
And nothing leaned too heavy either way. If anything, it leaned heavy toward those salty, crunchy snacks, which I will never
I'm
have a problem with.
All four, yeah.
But only because there were some different kind of pretzels and then different kind of chips.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like
But not not too much of one thing.
No, not at all.
By any means. And again, the cookies were more on the healthy side.
Yeah, there was nothing what I would say is nasty in there. I'm not a big gummy fan. I don't think I'd want the gummies again, but I think I could eat almost anything in this whole pile. Again, another piece of it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. The crackers were a bit bland, the ones that we said that were just like Ritz crackers.
I think they're supposed to be. Yeah, there's nothing.
They need something.
They're your plain basic crackers.
But even the dry apple oatmeal cookies that we said would be better with coffee or tea, even without, they're not bland. They're not bad.
Yeah.
They're just crunchy.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we're done.
Yay, we're done.
Thank you, Czech Republic. You have good snacks.
Good
We like your snacks.
Now, I can't guarantee that these snacks were all made in the Czech Republic.
It looks like they were.
Even the Pedro brand? Okay.
The great thing about these is there are a lot of Eastern European grocery places here in Atlanta, and I'll bet we can get some of these if we wanted.
I bet we could.
We tried to look for some, I can't remember, I think it was the Italian ones or something.
Yeah,
there was some stuff, and we couldn't find them anywhere around here.
But you might be able to find these. And the thing about these snack boxes is that you can actually go to their website.
Sometimes.
And they have, they have leftovers that you can purchase and they deliver to your home.
Yeah, they were out of the ones that we wanted, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
Well, sometimes the box, they get enough orders for the boxes that it's all used up.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, they don't.
Yeah.
So they have leftovers and you can order them on their website.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us while we chewed in your ear, everyone.
I know you all love that.
Yeah, these
so
are
much.
pretty good snacks. Again, these snack boxes, we just do, I think, every, 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Something like that.
We get a new one in and we sample them. If you don't like it, let us know. If you like it, let us know. Send us an email at thisepicdisaster@gmail.com. You can also send us a ghost story that you write yourself, and we read it on our Halloween show. And we're looking forward to doing that. You can find us on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. We hang out there. Everybody we know hangs out there. All of our listeners hang out there. We also have a secret group, which I shouldn't be telling you, but I'm going to. It's the Disaster Baiters.
Yeah, it's so super secret. Don't tell anybody.
But find us on Facebook and find the Disaster Baiters. You can follow us. We're also on Twitter. We're on Instagram.
Sometimes.
We're on Instagram.
And we always appreciate your emails, even though we didn't read the one that we got this time because we left it. But we do enjoy hearing from you, and we will read it. Even if we don't read it the week we get it, we'll read it the following week.
Yep.
And if we've ever not read something that you sent us, please let us know.
Yeah, we want to read.
Because we, here's the thing, though, is sometimes, people get behind in podcasts like I do, just like everybody does. And then we'll get an email about a podcast that we did 4 weeks ago. And
or
we're longer, and we're like, oh, I don't remember what we talked about.
Remember when you said blah, blah, and I'm like, no. Don't remember that at all. I don't even remember we talked about it.
Were we even here? Yeah.
But still, we like for you to interact with us, and we like for you to be our friend. So please do that. Let us know. And also, it helps us to share the podcast. Share the podcast with your friend. Let everybody know that you listen to this podcast. And if you can, give us a rating and subscribe. Or subscribe and give us a rating in the other order.
Either order works for us, as long as you do both.
We have a new show every Monday, and next Monday we will have a new show, and we won't be eating snacks.
Nope. Let's talk about this beer before we go.
Let's talk about this beer before we go.
It's Narragansett Dell's Shandy beer. Yeah. So it's a pretty basic shandy, if you ask me.
Okay.
But the lemon flavor. Sorry, while I caress my boob.
Hey, wait a minute. That's on the premium version of the podcast.
You gotta be paid subscriber.
Yeah.
No, I had chips on my boobs. It's
all my dates have chips on their boobs.
Wow.
It's a requirement.
I normally just have chips on my shoulder. So it's very lemony.
Yes.
It's more lemony than some of the shandies I've had, and it's very pleasant. Like I really enjoy this beer. I would buy this.
Yeah.
So let me know what you think.
I wasn't expecting to like it.
Yeah.
Because it's very citrusy, but it's very lemony. So it also doesn't taste like other beers I've had. Sometimes you'll have something that tastes like a beer with a little tiny bit of lemon added to it.
Right.
This tastes like a lemon drink. So it actually, and I don't mean it's not like a sweet lemon drink.
No, it's not sweet.
I don't even know how to explain it. The beer flavor is there, but the lemon is really strong, and it's kind of its own little thing, to the point that I really, really like it, and I didn't expect to.
Wow.
I'm giving it a 4.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a 3.5.
Okay.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but again, there's nothing like super, super special about it, in my opinion. It is a good shandy, and I've had good shandies before.
Yeah.
This one, like I said, again, if I'm out looking for a shandy and this is available, I will buy this.
I would say there is something super, super special about it, and there is to me. And I would highly recommend it. Ice cold. And you know what? I don't know how or you would do this, but I feel like mixed with something, even something creamy. Like, what would happen if you put a little milk in this?
So you think that maybe this should have some lactose in it for
Maybe.
more of a mouthfeel?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying it would taste good that way. Give it maybe a little bit of ice cream. Or so, I don't even know if that would
Do
taste
a
good.
shandy float.
Could be.
You never
I'm just
know.
saying. So I say look for it if you can find it. Did we find out where the brewery is?
You know what? I didn't look. Let me have the can.
It's
You don't
right
have glasses
there.
on.
Looks like it says Illinois, but maybe my...
Narragansett Brewing, sorry,
Oh, no.
in Rochester, New York.
New York. Okay.
You know, we have friends from New York who are going to ridicule me for the way that I pronounce Narragansett.
Okay.
I'm positive of it. Bring it. Because I need to know how to pronounce it, because
Yeah.
clearly I'm doing it wrong.
We don't know everything.
Now, their
We just think
headquarters
we do.
is Providence, Rhode Island, but
Okay.
the brewery is in Rochester, New York.
Okay, cool. Well, I highly recommend it. You know, I do have, I think about a 6, so I got a couple more if you want to take them with you.
I might take one.
Yeah, and yeah, so let us know if you like it. Let us know if you try it. Let us know what you think, and let us know what you think of the podcast. Just send us an email, thisepicdisaster@gmail.com, and tune in next Monday. We will be back with more podcasts.
And no snacks.
I swear.
Okay, bye.
All right, see you. Bye.
This is a Violet Jester Media podcast.